With crisis comes opportunity. Climate change is a crisis, but we must see the opportunity to build better. And this is why I want to express my commitment to clean cooking and to ensure no one is left behind in Kenya and that our homes and places of work are safe for all. I look forward to partnering with many of you here tonight to make this dream a reality. I take this opportunity to remind us to support the government's efforts in increasing the forest cover in Kenya to address the devastating effects of climate change and desertification. Yesterday, our cabinet approved the National Tree Growing Restoration Campaign, which targets to mobilize the nation in planting and growing 15 billion trees by the year 2030, translating to 30% national tree cover. The campaign is part of a long-term measure to protect the environment and our heritage for both present and future generations. The campaign, which takes immediate effect, requires that all public engagements presided over by the President, the Deputy President, and all other cadres of state or public officers be marked by planting between 200 to 500 tree seedlings of various categories. This campaign and many other initiatives demonstrate the government's commitment to tackling climate change. There is no doubt that universal access to affordable, dependable, and modern energy services by 2030 is a requirement and catalyst for improving the living and working conditions of all people around the world, especially the poorest and most vulnerable populations who lack modern energy services. This is especially true as Kenya struggles with the effects of climate change. Globally, the combined effects of outdoor and household air pollution are associated with 6.7 million premature deaths annually, mainly due to cooking with unclean fuels and exposure to health-damaging emissions from vehicles and motorcycles. Ladies and gentlemen, women and children are typically responsible for household chores such as cooking, collecting firewood, and consequently bear the greatest health burden from the use of polluting fuels. Here in Kenya, the use of traditional and inefficient cooking stoves, which emit large amounts of pollutants, leads to chronic illnesses and about 23,000 deaths annually. We have read the story of how Mukuru Clean Stoves was started by Charlotte Mackay, a clear demonstration of the dire need for cleaner, safer ways of cooking. No life should be lost due to an everyday task such as cooking, and that is why Kenya joined many other countries in submitting an ambition to achieve universal access to modern energy cooking services by 2028. Ladies and gentlemen, we must leave no one behind, especially the millions of women and girls around the world who walk long distances to secure cooking fuel and sadly breathe in harmful smoke as they cook. This is not only a matter of equity, justice, and dignity, but a matter of life and death.